Hello, Internet, and welcome back to the Pokemon Companionship Challenge.
He's Firelink, and I'm Metabrawler.
And again, we're going to continue on where we, left off in the training. I'm going to be honest, this actually taking a little longer than I thought. Ouch. So Riley just chucked 4 boulders at a Meowth and basically flattened it. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. What? Tail whip.
Don't get how that's supposed to devote a point as defense.
What?
I don't really get how that's supposed to lower Ponyta's defense.
A tail whip? Yeah, I don't know. I never really understood that. Okay. Okay, I'm getting tired of this. do.
Hey, Firelink, when you were a child, is there any characters that maybe you liked when you were a kid, but when you got older, you realized that that favorite character that in a certain show you didn't really like, you found out that it's like, you kind of ask yourself like, well, why did I like that character?
Yeah, I've had some moments like that where I just realized this character's an idiot. Or this is stupid. Why did I like this? For some reason, I can't really think of one at the top of my head, but I definitely remember like a movie that I watched that was completely terrible when I watched it more like when I was like 20. Turbo Power Rangers movie. Ever heard of that?
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And for some reason, I like that little kid that they had in there. But in the end, it basically turned into a I like this movie, why? I'm starting to think if Riley actually evolves because of a stone or something.
Well, Charizard didn't evolve. Well, Charmander didn't evolve till level 36, you know.
Good point. Charmeleon.
That's what I said. I almost said Charizard.
You said Charmander.
Well, either way, it doesn't matter.
Critical! Ha Uh-huh. Sure.
Well, for me, like, I can't really think of any characters that I like that I liked when I was a kid, and then when I got older, I kind of realized that yeah, he's not a very good character.
Wow, you're the one that came up with the question.
Although I can think of the reverse of that question, where there's characters I didn't like when I was a kid, but when I got a little older, I found out like I kind of realized like, oh, that's actually a pretty cool character.
Yeah.
And you might find this a little surprising, but one of the characters was Batman.
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, I never liked Batman at all. I just thought he was a boring superhero because he didn't have any powers and.
Tell me you didn't like Superman.
No, I didn't like Superman either, but just only because I found him too powerful. But I actually like Superman more than Batman because he was the one that had superpowers.
Yeah. Well, now.
Now I actually like Batman a lot more than Superman.
Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Because when I was starting to get older, I was starting to realize that like Batman was facing a lot more challenging tasks than Superman was, and it was like they had to like go up against Clayface or Bane, and he strategized to take down his villains. I was like, huh, this guy's actually a pretty cool character now.
Oh yeah. What does Superman have to do to take down the villains?
He just relies on his strength, really. Well,
yeah, that's the issue I have with Superman. He basically just uses brute force. He doesn't really have any fighting tactics. Just keeps throwing punches.
Although I know they're getting a little bit better with that. Like I know in the show Supergirl, like Supergirl has some of her friends to like help out the villains to like try to use kryptonite on Supergirl and all that.
You mean help Supergirl with the villains that use kryptonite, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I know that's Supergirl, not Superman, though.
What's the difference again? Besides gender. I mean, technically,
Well,
both...
Supergirl is not as strong as Superman, at least not yet, anyway.
How does that make sense?
Because she's a bit younger. Well, technically she's actually older, but because she got stuck in the Phantom Zone for many years.
Okay, yeah.
She didn't age when
Yeah,
she's in
I
the
get
Phantom Zone.
Yeah, but I don't understand how age would actually have anything to do with her powers. Maybe I'm just thinking about it a little much.
I was gonna say, I don't think Superman or Kal-El had heat vision when he was just a kid. I think because I remember for him when he was a kid. Okay, you're gonna find it surprised, but I haven't actually seen the original Superman film.
Yeah. So.
But I think I remember seeing a certain scene where when he was a kid, like he was able to run fast, but he was only able to leap. Like he wasn't able to fly, and I don't recall him ever using heat vision.
Okay, yeah. I definitely get what you mean.
Okay, but why do you want to talk about Superman?
I was actually going to mention in Man of Steel, he actually did use heat vision as a kid to heat that doorknob.
I was just kind of glowing his eyes, but
Still heated up the doorknob.
yeah, but I don't recall him seeing like a fiery beam coming out of his eyes and like melting the doorknob.
Well, I think they showed the laser eyes a little differently in that movie, because it wasn't, you know, super strong to make the doorknob glowing hot. It was just hot enough to burn.
Okay, you got a point there, but...
But anyways, I'm not a big fan of Superman. Basically the same reasoning, just basically it has all these powers, and it's like it's just way too overpowered. A lot of the art characters have to like struggle to get their powers to work right. Superman just learned it as he went. Everything just came so easily. No wonder in some areas he turns into the bad guy. What?
Yeah, but didn't you like Spider-Man? Well, don't you like Spider-Man? Because...
Yes.
I mean, because Spider-Man... You could make the argument that Peter Parker kind of learned his abilities as he moved on, as he went along, as well.
Yeah, but still had to learn them. And had to control them. Superman, not so much. Like, it might have taken him, like, a little time, but it basically... He basically got it pretty quickly. Too quickly. And also, I just want to point out all these powers that he has, like ice breath, laser vision, super strength, this protective aura, super speed, and all these powers. It's like they just took a bunch of superheroes, crammed them into one.
X-ray vision.
Thank you. Again. But they did leave one vulnerable part. Apparently his mind is vulnerable. Makes sense, at least. Wow, talk about going with the whole brute strength and not so big on brains.
Okay, well, but yeah, I'm actually surprised you don't think the Martian Manhunter is too powerful, because he actually has a lot of powers as well, you know.
Flight, strength, shapeshifting.
Go's ability.
Yeah.
Although you can only do it a certain amount of time. You can't stay Go's forever.
Yeah.
And he has the ability to like stretch his whole body.
That goes with shapeshifting, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but he also has a lot more vulnerabilities than Superman. Superman is basically kryptonite.
Did you forget that? Did you say that Martian Manhunter is psychic? Because he is.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter is psychic. So, wow, Martian Manhunter would actually beat Superman.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter versus Superman. Superman's dead. We don't know for what. Clearly it was from something.
Okay, anyway, well, the question I was going to get to you is I was going to ask you, like, is there characters that you didn't like when you were a kid, but you actually grown to like when you got older?
I'm gonna be honest. I still was a fan of Superman. Not Superman. Batman. When I was a kid. Okay, which was it? I know there was something. trying to think. For some reason, I just can't think of one.
Do you know where the character's from?
No, I just can't think of a character at the moment.
Well, going back to the question about like if
Yeah.
about like characters that you didn't like when you were a kid. What was it? Yeah. Well, this didn't last too long, but there was like a short time when I was a kid.
Yeah.
This only lasted for like a year.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually used to didn't like Wolverine from X-Men.
It was because of the X-Men show, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. There's a character that I liked as a kid, and don't really like too much today. Cyclops.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can share your thoughts while I'm done. You see, I used to thought Wolverine was a little too scary.
Yeah. Now you're like, scary's awesome.
Yeah, I just didn't like that how he just like takes his claws out of nowhere and then just like seriously intimidates people
Mm-hmm.
with them. But nowadays when I see him like trying to do it using his claws and trying to do it for good, I was like, okay, he's a cool character now.
Hmm. Well, basically, they did use him for a lot of intimidation stuff in the X-Men show back in the 90s.
Yeah, if I actually have the whole X-Men team, he's pretty much the one that does all the intimidation. Because I don't recall any other X-Men character really doing that. I mean, I guess you could say Cyclops does sometimes do it, but not necessarily as well.
Yeah.
So why did you like Cyclops when you were a kid? And don't
For
like
some
now?
reason, I like the laser eye and how he basically was like a leader. But now he's, I don't know.
So
Now,
he's not your favorite X-Men anymore?
Not really. I like, to be honest, I actually grew to like Gambit over time. Not as much as at first, but for some reason I really like Gambit these days. Actually, I wonder if they'll bring Gambit back or something.
Are you disappointed in the X-Men films about Gambit not being with Rogue?
No.
Like in the cartoon?
No. Seriously, revenge. You know, you're supposed to use that move after you get hit, right? Actually, I'm gonna be honest here. How would you make a revenge? What would you make revenge look like?
Well, I don't even know how the revenge attack works. Like, you haven't even attacked him yet, and then he just uses it. Like, although I don't suppose like the revenge attack builds up when every time you hit him.
Probably. It's probably like the move Bide. Or yeah, Bide. If you don't know what that attack is, basically, when a Pokemon uses Bide and they get hit by every move, and if they're still standing, they can actually launch all that damage right back at their opponent. It can be a pretty effective strategy.
Oh, okay.
Do 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 do. Hey, you know how they got multiple versions of superheroes? Which version do you think is like a favorite? Like say,
for
say,
which?
I was gonna get to that. The Flash.
Probably the Flash version in the Justice League cartoon.
Seriously? Why that version?
I kind of like him as the comedy guy.
Well, yeah.
Because I know there's a new live-action Flash show and I have been watching that.
Yeah.
It's just, well, he does say a few jokes here and there, but he's not much of a comedy guy.
Yeah, that's fine. I actually like that version of the Flash, to be honest.
Although there is another version coming out.
Yeah, for the Justice League movie.
Yeah, so I'm not sure how that's gonna play out. What about Batman?
Which version of Batman? Good question. It's almost like, which one do you pick? Like, I like in the Dark Knight trilogy, they explained a lot of the gadgets and made it a lot more seem more realistic. Like the Batmobile is like really just a tank, which makes a lot of sense. And they got like the Batman vs Superman Batman.
Which is kind of more comic book like.
Oh yeah, well, definitely on the serious side. Although a little more, little questionable.
Well, for me, I'm going to have to go with the Batman animated series.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Because it just has a good mixture of everything about Batman. Like, you know that Batman's supposed to be a great detective?
Oh yeah.
And, well, there's a lot of episodes where Batman does a lot of detective work. Like, while the Christopher Nolan Batman I do think is good, but they didn't really have him really do a lot of detective work.
Yeah, they didn't really do that too much. Well, they did have them recreate a bullet from like a shattered remains.
I mean, I don't know if this DC Cinematic Universe is gonna kind of do that. Because I know Batman's supposed to have a standalone film.
Like a prequel to Justice League, I'm guessing.
I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be.
Dang it. Well, it wouldn't surprise me, considering they're doing that for Wonder Woman. Really looking forward to that one. Let's be honest here.
we had a discussion about that.
Yeah, well, let's be honest here. Wonder Woman hasn't really had a movie. Like, she had not anime series,
She had an animated movie, which is on Netflix, by the way.
Oh, okay. I was talking about a show. She had a show. I don't know how it really represented her, but I don't know. I just really like this version of Wonder Woman. It seems a lot more.
She's a lot more warrior-like.
Oh yeah, there we go. I was trying to figure out what's the right word here. There we go. Yeah, basically, if you get her away, you'll be on the other side of the planet.
What, even Superman?
It would surprise me. I mean, her shield blocked Doomsday laser beam, which basically beat Superman's laser eyes. So,
Well, technically, her braces kind of did that. Or did they both?
I think it was both. So yeah, and the whole sword and shield thing, I really enjoy that.
And her what's the name of her rope?
Lasso of Truth.
Lasso of Truth.
Okay, I'm not really a big fan of the whole lasso thing, but let's be honest here, that lasso could come in handy in a lot of situations.
Well, actually, since Wonder Woman has the lasso of truth, you could actually argue that Wonder Woman is actually a better intimidator than Batman is.
More like interrogation.
Because she can get the truth out of the person a lot easier than Batman could. Thanks to that lasso of truth.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
Although that's not necessarily like frightening the person, it's just...
Yeah, it's just getting the truth out of them. Well, it does make doing stuff easy. Oh man, my mind just went there, didn't it? Never mind, forget it. I'm not gonna mention it. It was just something about what this fella said. Like, he basically said, lose the outfit. I think I said enough where my mind went.
Are you talking about the Justice League cartoon?
No, I'm talking about the game I was just watching. Or playing. Watching, playing.
Oh. Yeah, okay, because since you were talking about Wonder Woman, you made me think about a certain episode from Justice League. I remembered.
What, the Flash commenting on her outfit?
No.
Okay.
I remember there's one episode where there was like, they're trying to get information out of this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
He was like kind of like this rich guy that likes to kind of party.
Uh-oh, yeah.
And I remember him like saying crap to Wonder Woman because this guy is kind of like a womanizer.
Okay, got it.
Wait, you want me to go further details or no?
I'm listening. Sure the audience is too.
Well, yeah, the guy just like he just kind of like said crap about Wonder Woman, like saying like, "Hey, I'd like to see you in like in this kind of outfit or this kind of outfit." I'm like, or like you would make a good addition up to like the band of leaders or something like that, and
yep.
Of course, she doesn't take it too well. Of course.
Oh yeah. Can't blame her. So, do you remember what one woman did?
No, not really. Like he didn't really hurt the guy.
Huh. Okay. I think after this battle of these two, I'm gonna wrap up the video. Although,
Alright.
Meta Brawler, I got a bit of something for you to do for the next one. Well, just something to get ready for the next one. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. Have you ever tried one of those Pokemon questionnaires? Like, you know, to see what Pokemon you'd be?
I think I have done that once. I can't remember which Pokemon it was.
Okay, have you done it for any of the Mystery Dungeon games?
No.
Okay. Well, basically, in short, I would like you to try the questionnaire for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of the Sky, and just to find out what Pokemon you would be.
Oh. Okay.
It should be pretty easy. There we go. Kind of figured that Machoke would get done in by the poison. I'll still gotta work on Riley on this, on the whole training thing. But I guess we'll see that. And hopefully, we'll see a evolution in the next video. And thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us, Meta Brawler.
Yep, no problem.
And thank you, audience. Talk to you later.